like ketamine in the streets, my bitch is Gucci, she on fleek. I left my house when I'm on wallet, but I never leave my head. It look like baby on the paint, it look like codeine on the seats. I feel like y'all is shining deep. I pop out quarters when I speak, it's all money. Go can't stall nothing on. Got like all Sunday and I'm high like Palm Bunyan. Leave her like a stop running. Don't cry, this all onions. Dick rings, all funyuns. Sprite, watch, all colors. Battalion, call something. Good money, don't stop for nothing. We drink like pimpin' Bombay. Get bank in all countries. The good, bad and ugly. Too cool for crash dummies. I stash, crash, come make it back without a scratch. I act like matter of fact. Get checked, no Nike hat. Deposit clips in your head and lay your brains out like a track. Zip them up, ship them out, box them up, lay them down. I be in the cloud, point them out, waddle style, listen. On spaceship shit, bitch, we lifted. Never knew nothing different, cause I'm gifted. Easy when we lifted. All about work, I'm standing on work. I'm tryna move work, I'm tryna get work. I hope the shit work, I'm tryna boost work. I'm all about work, we all about work. Nigga, that's work, I'm standing on work. I'm tryna move work, I'm tryna get work. I hope the shit work, cause I'm standing on work. I'm all about work, we all about work. Work, yeah, nigga.
Don't cry, it ain't nothing, we was down, we couldn't see the money. Now you see it coming, you ain't stop, that's a product of it, yeah. See the plan, see the hustle, see the product coming, yeah. We designed to run it, yeah. Work, work, work smarter, yeah. Mastermind, I don't fit in with you boys, I swear I try. I don't like the still, I like the hustle, yeah. I provide, try to work with us without no muscle, yeah. You gon' die, I was finna give up on this shit that hated fantasize. Back to reality, you see I'm on assembly line, yeah, yeah. Work, bitch, I'm like a machine, I do it perfect. Work, bitch, then I got a tipper for a service. Merc shit, gotta chop the grass up on a serpent. Cincinnati niggas, 7 figures off the merch, bitch. Nervous, niggas need to sit down in the church, bitch. We working.
All about work, I'm standing on work. I'm tryna move work, I'm tryna get work. I hope the shit work, I'm tryna boost work. I'm all about work, we all about work. Nigga, that's work, I'm standing on work. I'm tryna move work, I'm tryna get work. I hope the shit work, cause I'm standing on work. I'm all about work, we all about work. Work, nigga.
I got sit money, I got flip money. I got that sending my gifts out through the lift money. I got that call a nigga now to clear the strip for me. The rare time I call a nigga to make a hit for me. I got my own, but your hoes just make it lit for me. You play the bro, but we know you really a bitch to me. I pass around my secrets and even snitch to me. Like discussions with my impressions, it's hard to get into me. I think the reason it's harder now for me to find a lover. I give credit to the lack of limits I've yet to discover. I get the impression she's an enigma or something or other. Got the right to suspect her, but never enough to cuff her. See niggas mad I did what they do when they had to. Like niggas mad I brought my McDonald's into the classroom. I got that, do it even if I never asked you. Looking too long into the past, why have it passed you? Long text, no sex, that's just a simp in ya. You feed off the little tension that she just sends to ya. I gotta stop her every time she try to mention ya. Cause I remember my time and really how short the distance was. She cold though. I feel. I can't just let it go. I light a blunt as a compliment now to every low. I love the fact that they were comfortable back when they doubted. That just makes them uncomfortable now when they come around it. I can't act like I'm the same man that you used to. Things I come in contact with daily now would elude you. I complicate the matters by leaving a key here to you, knowing I don't even have a brick to house the feelings that moved you. Look, I keep opinions to kneel. The constant sharpening steel will cut the head that it wields. I do Lahan if you will. I cradle my mind to sleep while my heart searches for thrills with the very time that it kills. Oh, what a feel. I run from no one, I'm covered in love. Don't come for the youngs, they done come from enough. Rental probably in the tug, anything moving get stuck. Ain't telling who he touch, hope he feel it when he pull up. No ill wishes or death sentence. Nothing that we do is really that senseless. No bitter feelings, but shit, I get it.
Powered by
What it do, man? We here for episode 56, man. I got my homie in the house for me for this special episode 56 episode, man. My boy D Howe, man. How you doing, brother?
Chilling, man. Chilling. What's going down?
Not a whole lot, man. Not a whole lot. For people that don't know, this is my homie D Howe Bearcat, D Howe Designs. He's the one that did all the photos for the Unanimous hoodies, the Unanimous everything, anything you see pictures of. He is the guy that's doing all that work. So just take out some time to let everybody know, if you need any help with any designs. You're doing website designs.
Yes, sir.
Are you still touching on app designs?
Yeah, that's we're still doing a little bit of that, but we're more focusing on web design, web migration, photography, and graphic design.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, anybody out there that needs any kind of help with any of that stuff, you could contact us. You can contact D Howe. You're on Instagram. You're on Twitter. You're on
Facebook.
You're on everything,
Yeah,
bro. Anything you could think of, D Howe Designs, it'll all pop up. So
Sure.
shout out to you for that, brother. We appreciate you, everything you do here,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
for the team, and we appreciate you coming on short notice. You know
Yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
Like, hey, that's good work. That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
So. We got a few topics we want to get into today because I know you can't stay long. So with that being said, I think we will get into this first topic, brother, man. We'll just start off, hitting. So this first topic has to do with Avengers Campus. It opened in Disneyland. So that's the park inside Disneyland. Well, it's called Disney. What is it called? Disney California Adventures, DCA. That's what they call it. So that's where this part of the land is at. So we're talking about Avengers Campus, brotro. This has been a 3-year project.
Right.
3-year project.
So this is a
big
big deal, yo.
Big deal, man. Opened yesterday.
Yep.
Bruh, you had to be there at like 5 a.m. to get in.
Oh, I believe it.
And the lines were 4-5 hours long.
I'm
Are you
I'm
a
not so
line
much-
guy or are you like
No,
a fast
no,
pass?
no.
You a
I'm
fast
like
pass?
if
guy?
I'm not a fast pass guy, but I'm not a line person either. I can sit in line for 40 minutes to an hour.
I
maybe.
like a line every now
Yeah,
and then.
I mean,
It's nostalgic. I like
if-
it. Especially
if-
with the queue, like, and
Right.
everything is going on, and you
Right.
get to look at different stuff.
Yeah,
so
especially
I rock with it.
if you're there with the right people too, because you can just clown.
And
for
on
an
a
hour.
hot day, if
On a
it's
hot
like
day,
really
too.
cool with
Yeah.
the air conditioner, like,
Right, facts.
okay,
But I'm
okay.
not sitting in line for no 4 hours. No.
And that's just to get into the park. That's not even like, so there's like technically one new ride. It's the Spider-Man ride, Web Slingers. They changed House of what is that? The Tower of Terror. They rethemed that to Guardians of the Galaxy. They did that 3 years ago. So that's already been done. But that part is a part of the new Avengers Campus part.
Yeah.
So you wait 4 or 5 hours, you might not even get on the new ride.
Yeah, you might not get on anything.
So
you might literally just have enough time to walk around the thing. You can get in.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you are like a diehard
Marvel Spider-Man fan, especially, this is a place to be.
You damn near got to camp out.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you got to bring a lawn chair. You got to bring breakfast, lunch, snacks.
Yeah.
And if you got your kids with you,
Mm-hmm.
Kids get stir crazy.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be running around crazy. Especially from if you get up at 5 a.m. and waiting that long to get in the park.
If you want to get in there during the day. You know what I mean?
And shit, you sitting out in the sun too.
Yeah,
That's draining.
man. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it.
I'm the guy. I could wait. It depends, like, because I know if there was something Sonic related.
Oh,
You be there. You be there first day.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So it's different for some people. Like when Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opened, I couldn't go, obviously. It wasn't here. It was bad timing, so I haven't gone yet.
Right.
But yeah, I would wait in line for that, because this experience is one of my favorite IP intellectual properties in movies and everything. So hell yeah, I'll wait.
Yeah.
So, it all depends, man. Now, I know when they did Galaxy's Edge, they had it to where you were only allowed to be in there a certain amount of time during the day so everybody can get in.
Right.
They didn't do that with Avengers Campus.
Oh, man.
So the lines were ridiculously long.
Yeah.
most of the day.
People trying to soak it all in.
Oh,
and
yeah, man. And it's not like it's that big yet. They're expanding on the actual Avengers campus, but there's only technically one ride inside the campus. Yeah. So you could do the ride. They have the Spider-Man store, which is called Web Slingers. Yeah. And then they have an area, it's like a temple, and it's a Doctor Strange kind of like magic show. Yeah, okay. So you could watch that, and then they have like live performances going on all day.
All day.
You got Spider-Man flying 80 fucking feet in the air, like every 45 minutes. Yeah. Then he's like crawling down a building. Yeah. You got Black Panther crawling up a building. There's a whole lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, this shit is insane. And I think in a web slinger store, like you can legit like get shit to
So there's these web slingers that you attach to your arm. You could take that and get on the ride. That web slinger costs $80. And then I think you need another piece in order for it to work on the ride. So you're looking at like $150. Yeah. And you still have to get on the ride.
Yo, when I was a kid, they had that like web slinger stuff, but it was crazy strange.
Yeah, it was the can stuff.
And it's crazy that they can charge that much. People are gonna buy that shit.
Oh yeah, bro. They already did. They have the eyes, bro. Yeah. And they're like glasses, but they light up at night. Yeah. $50. $50 fucking dollars.
You know people gonna buy it.
Dude, they had so it's a whole theme, right? So you know Ant-Man and the Wasp, Hank Pym is the scientist and all that. They got Pym Test Kitchen. They make stuff really big, really small. We talked about it last week, how they're doing a $100 sandwich. Yeah. They got giant pretzels.
$100 sandwich?
Yeah, it's called a Pimnini, but it's a panini sandwich. And it could feed 10 people. It's freaking huge. Damn. It's huge. But they got a pretzel, super big. Yeah. It could feed like 4 people. They have what's it's called like the not so big chicken sandwich, right? And it's a tiny bun with a big chicken like patty on it. They're doing some crazy stuff. They're doing stuff with drinks. They had these shot glasses that were like beakers, and all types of stuff. Man, I mean, they're doing alcohol. They're doing everything themed for this land.
That is crazy.
They're going above and beyond, and eventually they're gonna add on more stuff to this land. I mean, I've seen every character I think from Marvel.
Okay.
The other day.
Well, with the food, do you think, like, for example, at Kings Island, for some reason, the Roses and Skyline taste 10 times better inside the park rather than when you go outside and get it?
Something about it.
Do you think it's going to be that way there?
I don't know if they have any outside food inside, but from what I could see, what I hear, like, well, here, let me put it this way. I don't know if you know. Have you ever been to Disneyland?
I've not since I was very little.
Okay. So, we have Disney World and Disneyland, you guys. Disney World's in Orlando. Disneyland is in California, Anaheim. Disneyland is known for their food. Okay. In-park food. It is like a known thing. They do something every week with food. With the churros, they do different flavored churros. They have the different ice cream. I mean, anything you can think of, man. Different style food, different culture, everything. Yeah. So I think the food, I mean, from what people are saying, it's extremely good. Same with the Star Wars land. Yeah. They said they have like, I think it's called a Ronto wrap. Yeah. And it's in this place called Ronto Roasters. It's a big pod racer engine that's cooking everything. Oh. They said the food is super good. They have blue milk there. There's so much stuff they got going on there, but they said that stuff tastes really good. So I'm like, it's one thing to theme something one way and it just tastes nasty or be a ripoff. Exactly, yeah. It's another thing for it to actually be good. You know what I mean? And they're doing that. Yeah, for sure.
I might be the person just to go for the food.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm becoming that person because I don't, what else do you need? Besides, you're riding a ride, you're doing everything in between, so. Hey, let's eat some food, man. Right. And there's people spending money. They sold out the first day on their food in that part of the land. Oh, there are people ordering $100 worth of food early in the morning because it was a loophole. If you ordered food, you could get into the park without having to wait. Oh. So that's why the food sold out so damn quick because people was just like, all right, there was 3 ways. You wait in line. Yeah. So this is another thing they do at Disneyland with new opening attractions. Yeah. So Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. There was a open lottery every morning at 7 a.m. So before you had to be in the park at 7 a.m. to do it from your phone. Now you can do it anywhere as long as you have a ticket. Yeah. But you do this lottery and you either win a ticket to ride that day or you don't. You have one more chance at 12 And because the ride's so popular and they don't want the lines
to be
stupid, they do it that way. So they're doing the same thing with Spider-Man ride. So you can either do the queue in the morning, win that way, and that's how people got into the land, wait in line, or they ordered food.
Damn. Just from like kind of working in the food space and entertainment, just to think like running out of food is like,
how do
I
you
want
do
that to happen. It is like your worst nightmare, especially happen on your first day.
Yeah.
But damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, dude, there was so much stuff in there that you could buy, food related, non-food related, everything. They're coming for the pockets, man.
Right.
They ain't doing this just for you to come in there and get a little picture.
Yeah.
No, they want you to buy the stuff, then do the picture and do all
sure.
that. So good stuff, man. Real good stuff. But I think I'm going next year. I'm going next year.
To let the kind of let the luster.
The Star Wars celebration is next year, so I'm gonna knock it all out in one little. You know what I mean?
I might have to slide with you because I want to go to the little bar in there and see how it is.
Yeah, they got a bar in the Star Wars land too. It's called Olga's Cantina.
Okay.
All types of special drinks. It's a whole lot of cool shit going on there, man. So
yeah, man, I'll have to.
Most definitely. But let's get into this next topic. Well, let me just double check. I want to make sure I do these kind of in order. Well, yeah. Okay, so this next topic, my good brother, this has to do with Anheuser-Busch, the brewing company that produces Budweiser.
Yep.
They said, this is nuts, man, because we've been doing something on this every other week. There's something that pops up for if you get the vaccine. You know, you get free donut.
Yeah.
Everything. So, $1 million. We throwing everything out there.
Yeah,
now it's alcohol, brother.
Right.
So,
did they say how much free beer that they're
I don't know.
giving?
I was looking for that, and I really didn't see a whole lot on it. But they said if we reach Biden's goal of 70% of adults vaccinated by July 4th, free beer. I'm thinking this is going to be similar to, I don't know if you remember what happened in Cleveland when the Browns were playing. And I think it was Bud Light. They had put coolers in all these bars. Yeah. And they said as soon as the Browns win one game, because this was when they lost all their games.
This was when they was shit.
So they said they win one game, all these coolers will unlock, and y'all all get free beer. So when that happened,
that is such a cool marketing scheme.
Yep. So now we have, Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch is doing something very similar. You think this is going to work? I know what demographic they're going after now that I think about this a little bit, because this demographic, they don't want to take this damn vaccine.
Exactly, because when I look at this picture, it's like, I don't fucking drink Bud Light. I don't drink I don't drink none of this shit. So you know exactly who they target.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
The people who don't want to get the shit.
I already know. That's what I was looking at. I was like, actually, I think I know what they're doing here.
Which is, I don't know if this is government driven as well.
Do you think they've driven any of the other ones? Like the million. I think the $1 million one is.
It just has to be, because there is.
Who the fuck giving out that type of money?
There is no incentive. Well, if I look at it, to me, I feel like there's no incentive for if I'm Budweiser to give out free beer if a certain amount is vaccinated. Yeah. Unless I'm getting money from somewhere else.
Unless you just think it's like
unless you think it is a brilliant marketing scheme.
Yeah, just off the strength of, hey, they did that thing, so we're gonna just be buying that beer.
Right, exactly.
You know
which
does it work? Sometimes we like to think that it doesn't work, but it
the
does.
craziest shit works and
all the
time.
time.
Man, this shit looks fucking stupid. And it actually works. Oh, there was some thought put behind it, but just from my background and looking at it, I just don't see it.
That's a lot of beer.
That's a lot of beer. And then if you go back to thinking about the $1 million, that's a lot of fucking money to just be tossing out.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. Yeah, it's very true. And they're still doing it.
And they're still doing this shit. And people are still struggling. And y'all just passing out $1 million.
Yeah.
Which
some really weird stuff. I don't mind because, hey, look, I won $1 million. We out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
We out of it. That's why when they said it, I was like, y'all think I'm tripping off the vaccine?
Yeah.
And they just tell me I could win $1 million? No. I was already getting the vaccine. Like, obviously I'm vaccinated, but I already got the vaccine before I knew about any
all
of that.
all the incentives. and
Only
shit for it.
incentive I think I knew about was the Dunkin' Donut one.
Yeah.
And that's a free fucking donut every day.
And their donuts not even that fucking good.
After I got the vaccine, then I learned about all the 10% off, Reds tickets, all types of stuff. So I'm like, oh shit, let me present this card.
Yeah, they're trying to get the world back to normal, which I can appreciate. And I know y'all covered this in a previous episode with the Ohio vaccination incentive, but it was like it's not unanimous. Like you have to be known.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to know I fucking want.
Yeah, man. Like your name pops up, your city where you live pops up. They might as well put your whole address on there.
Put your whole shit out there.
And I told what's the name the other day. I was like, bruh, Mike DeWine went to that kid's crib and they took a picture in front of his house. You're not doing that when you come here, bro. We could take a picture downstairs, inside. In front of my house is out of the question.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if you're doing that, I'm not staying here tonight.
Yeah.
We're gone. Like, this house is up for sale.
Yeah.
So, interesting stuff, man. This is, we're in a whole new type of territory with this. Because I thought even this type of incentive thing was going to slow down, especially after the $1 million. I'm like, all right, whatever. Now it's like every other thing. I'm damn near bringing my card like I'm a veteran. Like, do I get a veteran discount? Do I get a vaccine discount?
Right, exactly.
You feel me? So that's kind of how I've been thinking about a lot of this stuff. So, we're going to have to keep our eyes out on just what's going on with this and, you know.
And back to the main topic of the Anheuser-Busch, I'm just curious to see how much free beer it is. And is it if you just go to the bar you get, or you're sending this shit to people's houses? Like how?
They might have like a and that's the thing too. Like, because here's the thing, I think the people get it regardless if they're vaccinated or not. They just have to reach that percentage.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have to have proof of vaccination for this. We just have to have a certain amount of vaccinated people in order to get the free beer. Yeah. So going to be very interesting how they're wording this. Yeah. How they're kind of rolling this out, because it's going to be like, you got to think about how hard that is going to be to distribute everywhere.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, like more deeply, I think maybe they might use this as like a marketing / data collection incentive to where, all right, the U.S. has reached 7% vaccination. To get your free beer or whatever, sign up at this website, put in your information, and then it'll probably you put your first name, last name, where you live to send the beer. They'll probably ask if you're vaccinated or not. Yeah. Or they'll probably have a third option to say.
It's going to get tricky, man, because they got to make sure that the people are old enough to drink as well.
That too. So I think now thinking about it more deeply, that's probably the route.
I think they're going to,
which is smart.
I think they're going to send like a coupon in the mail almost. Yeah. And then you can either take that to the store and there's a specific box of Budweiser that's for COVID.
That's allotted for it. Yeah.
Or just go to the bar and because Anheuser-Busch they literally distribute the beer to these bars. Yeah. Obviously, they could just give them the free Budweiser, and you could go with your, you know what I mean, and do that on a certain day. Because I'm telling you, there's some people that drink. Yeah. Oh, they going to get that shit.
They going to get that shit for sure.
They going to get it.
But, now thinking about it, I think if it's, everything's marketing generated or revenue thought.
Yeah. They didn't do this just for the sole fact to get people vaccinated.
I honestly think once the U.S. hits that number, if they hit that number before the deadline, I think they're going to, put this all out on TV or whatever. Yeah. Visit Budweiser.com /free beer. Yeah. Put in your information to receive your free beer.
See, they had a video right during the Browns, right? When the clock hit 0, the fucking thing's just open. Like,
bro, that's dope.
Yeah, man.
That is so dope.
They did it the right way. Yeah. They definitely did it the right way. Yeah. So we'll have to see, man. And it kind of rolls us into this next topic, talking about are they going to meet this deadline? Can they surpass the 70%? So this is what I seen. This is literally right after, hearing about this, the U.S. is on track to meet President Biden's goal of partly vaccinating 70% of the adults by July 4th.
Right.
Which, by the time July 4th comes around, everybody's going to be outside. Everybody's already outside.
Everybody's already outside now.
Memorial weekend. If it hadn't rained the first day during the weekend, it would have been even more people outside.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So it's honestly getting back to like that, people want to call it normal.
Yeah.
It'll never be normal.
It'll never be normal with some sort of normalcy.
Yeah. It'll be a new normal.
Yeah.
So, you don't have to have your mask in grocery stores necessarily anymore, anywhere, honestly, man. There's been a few places I went like a week ago and no one was wearing a mask but myself. And I'm like, damn.
And
like,
you're vaccinated.
Yeah, exactly.
I went to the first FC game a couple weeks ago.
How was that?
It was good. It was obviously it was limited capacity, but it was still loud.
Mm-hmm.
So we went and I looked up everything just to make sure, like, all right, do I need to wear a mask the whole time I'm inside? And it gave the impression that you would need your mask on the whole time. So we get there. I got my mask on. The workers got their mask on. And we get in. And then we get on the concourse. Shit, people walking around no mask on.
See, man.
The security ain't saying shit.
Yeah, I mean, are you really gonna say anything? What can you say?
I mean, you can't say anything, but I'm just confused. Like, I'm just so confused. Like, am I supposed to have my fucking mask on? Am I not? And then security pick and choose when they want to tell somebody, hey, put your mask on. Yeah. So it's just like.
And then all you gotta do at that point, bruh.
Look at half these niggas.
You all right, bro? I'm putting this on. Walk with me over here and you tell these motherfuckers to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not putting it back on.
Yeah. So it's
because that's how you got to be with this, man. Yeah. I mean, trying to separate vaccinated from non-vaccinated people. I know the Knicks tried to do that. They only kept the vaccinated people on TV. The non-vaccinated people over in the corner. It's dark. Yeah. You can't even see them for real.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, man. These organizations are going out of their way, to make sure people can get in and watch these games because they don't want to lose money again.
Right, and be as comfortable as possible.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to have to wear a mask and watch a game. Like, sure, be at home.
Yeah, and just watch it without a mask.
Without a mask.
Uh-huh.
And that's what they're trying to, make people as comfortable as possible. Because they want people in the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, to your point, it's very confusing on, should I have my mask on? Should I have my mask on? If I don't wear a mask, are people going to think I'm a certain way? It's just very, it's very gray.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just very gray.
Yeah. Speaking of this topic, a lot of the states, because they try to put in perspective who's getting vaccinated out here, who's not getting vaccinated, who's trending in the right direction, who's not trending in the right direction, who's going to make this 70% vaccination, who's not. So obviously, guess who's not? The states in the South. Obviously.
Yeah, I mean.
And they're trending. They said they might not hit 70% until next year. They're trying to do this by July. They said next year for some of these states in the South.
I'm actually surprised at California being
one of
the highest
They're
vaccinated.
Rolling. You want to know why? Because they kept California shit shut down so long. They're like, I want to get out of the house now. Yep. They just opened Disneyland. Disneyland isn't even open to outside guests yet, if you didn't know. You have to be a resident of California to get into Disneyland right now. So they have a whole nother week to themselves of the park until like June 15, 16. Yeah. Then everybody can come back.
Yeah, one of my coworkers, she said she's going to Legoland in California.
Yeah.
And she said that any outside residents of California must be vaccinated to go into the park.
Yeah, they ain't. Okay, so where do we show proof of this? How do we do this, man? This has been my question every week. How do we show proof? The only way I've seen it explained to me, one time, and that's because they explained it. I guess the Reds tried to do this. Mm-hmm. If you have a and this was before all this with no mask. So they said if you have a vaccination, you don't have to wear a mask inside the ballpark. So they said they were gonna. I guess the Reds partner with this app, and you put all your information in this app, and the app can tell the Reds if you're vaccinated or not by the information on your card. Oh. So you don't have to carry around that big ass piece card, of paper. Yeah. So I'm thinking this company is going to end up being in a lot of, it's going to be pretty big. You know what I mean? And I need to look at it too, because obviously, you need to start investing. Yeah, you need to start investing in the IPO big time. Oh yeah, big time. So that's the only way it's been explained to me that this is going to work. But even then, you're going to have to stop a person every time you see him, unless you sit them in a certain section. But even then, when I'm walking around going to get some food or something, I'm not going to have my mask on. Yeah. I'm just not.
That or you can have some type of wristband or some type of credential to show. But that's
more money.
More money, because you got to print the shit.
That's damn near like the X's, man. Yeah. You put the little X on
right,
yeah. They might do that instead.
Put a V on your shit.
Yeah, man. A big-ass V, a green one. Right. Like, this motherfucker vaccinated. He's good, you know? But my other thing is now you got to worry about the counterfeit.
Yes.
I've already seen it. I'm even going to hold you. There's people selling vaccination cards.
I was going to say, this dude who worked at Walgreens was selling vaccination, like blank vaccination cards, where you just put your shit on there and write it off and be good. And this idiot got fucking caught.
Oh my God. Because Walgreens is doing the vaccine. So they have the legit cards. Yeah. There. Motherfucker, I would have took one card, maybe 10, I don't know, copied it. You could do this shit all at Walgreens. Yeah. I would have just photocopied it, had me a nice little file of it, and then did it somewhere else. But yes, this is gonna happen.
Yeah, bro, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's crazy that the lengths that people go to try to finesse
the system and not get vaccinated.
It's so funny
when you simply could just pull right up. It's free.
It's fucking free.
It don't hurt.
Yeah, and
you get pricked one time, and wait 3 weeks. You do it again, and that's it until the next year. And then you gotta get that booster.
And then if you
don't even have to do nothing after that. Yeah, I mean, you could stop.
Even if you don't want the vaccine, don't try to finesse and finagle the system because they're trying to make the world safe. I mean, if you don't believe in the vaccine, that's fine.
Don't
get
choice. Don't keep your ass at home too, because don't nobody want to deal with all that.
And to walk around with a fake vaccination sheet.
That shit is just weird. Like that's some weird shit.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
But there's some people that scared of like what's going on today in today's like society and world that they have to do that type of shit, which is mind-boggling to me because I don't like. Do people not understand? They went to elementary school. They had to get shots in order to go to school. This is the same thing. Yeah. And no, the virus isn't inside the vaccine. It's a blueprint. I don't know how many times you got to tell people this type of stuff, man, because they don't listen, uneducated on a lot of these topics, and this is what happens as a result. Yeah. We have people trending down, and we have some of these other states trending up, and some are kind of in the middle like here. Yeah. But we're pretty much getting close to surpassing that. So we'll see, brother. Yeah. We'll definitely see.
Well, so I guess my question is why do you think that the southern states?
I don't think I even have to answer that question. I don't even think I need to answer that question.
Well, I want to hear what the fuck you think.
Okay, so let's say
it's obvious, but I want to know what you think.
You could literally cross-examine where people voted and who they voted for.
And this shit correlates
to who's getting these fucking vaccines. No. It's quite obvious.
Yeah, for sure.
It's quite obvious. And then it's just the South. The South has always just been rebellious. They don't want to do what you're supposed to do. Yep. I mean, even Georgia, even in Atlanta, they weren't wearing masks. They were all out in the clubs. You know what I mean? And this is in black neighborhoods. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like,
I mean, I seen a fucking video from Houston, Texas.
Oh yeah, Texas off the fucking chain.
And my boy, he's moving back to Houston. And he showed me a video of this club. full ass club.
Yeah, man.
Niggas ain't got no mask, not a mask in sight. The workers ain't
mask.
wearing no mask. Bottle girls ain't wearing no mask. These
What's the
niggas
point
was
of wearing
in
a
there
mask?
partying like it was 1999.
Yes, bro. That's how they get down in these spots, man. I seen it after the verses with Gucci Mane and Jeezy. They all went to the club after that, man. It's this close. Like the next person right here, I'm like, damn, y'all getting sick.
Yeah.
One of you niggas is gonna get sick. So
y'all essentially breathing the same air.
Yeah, in that small ass club, y'all niggas puffing on that motherfucking loud.
Right.
It's you smoking, blowing the smoke, it's going into somebody else's nose.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, y'all gonna get sick.
Yeah, man.
So like I said, I don't understand these states in the South. I don't know why. I do know why, but I don't at the same time, because it's just like there's no real incentive to not taking it and being rebellious about it. Just at least more people should get it. That's my whole thing.
If you have reservations on it, I respect your reservations, but
yeah, I'm not.
Do obviously do your research to be more informed about it.
If you're going to be that way.
If you're going to be that way.
I mean, it should be that way if you're taking it or not taking it.
Exactly, yes.
You should still be informative on it. So, for sure, because, I mean, if we're really trying to help the world, we're not really helping by just getting it and telling people to get it because we've seen this before. Yeah. So we have to be informative. We have to tell people, when we're getting it, how many times we're getting it, how we feel afterwards. You even got to tell people what's inside it. Right. You have to tell people, certain percentages on effective rate, how well it performs against variants and other types of things. Yep. And, I mean, even for people that had COVID, this person like me, I had read an article about a lady that she had symptoms for like 8 months. Yeah. After she had COVID and pretty much beat it, she still had the same symptoms. Yeah. I was the same way. I had some symptoms for like 5 months, 6 months. I'm like, dude, I'm getting this vaccine, because she said once she got the vaccine, all her symptoms went away. I went and got my vaccine. First one, I was just feeling fine. Only thing was a sore arm. Got the next one, sore arm, and then I felt like 100 times better. Okay. Way more like myself.
Did your second dose, did you feel, I don't know, like more tired after your second dose more than the first one? Did you feel any side effects at all?
No. The only side effects I felt was a sore arm. Okay. Now, the first one, it took like an hour for the sore arm to kick in. Yeah. Second time I got it, man, 15 minutes later, I was like, can I drive home? Right. Type shit. Yeah. But besides that, man, I was cool. Like, it's a vaccine, man. Yeah. Like, and this vaccine is not one that has the virus in it. So it's you have more likelihood of taking it and being okay than you would the flu vaccine, which they put that actual flu virus from that year inside your vaccine. So I don't know, man. People need to get this damn vaccine, especially old people.
Yeah.
Don't play around with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because at this point now, the people you're going to start to see again that are getting sick are older people.
Exactly.
It's not going to just be the younger people now, because everybody's out and about. It's weaker, but it's still effective against older people. So we got to be very, very careful. My grandparents are vaccinated. A few other people that are vaccinated. And I plan on, still probably wearing a mask in some places, maybe. If it's bit open, I'll probably take it off, and if I get close to people, that's when I'll just go back.
For sure.
Big time. Oh yeah. Let's get into this next topic real quick, man. We'll dash on this one real quick. This has to do with Vanessa Bryant again. This is Kobe's wife. This is Gigi's mom. Yep. And we talked about this a few weeks ago about Vanessa pulling all the Kobe Bryant. They were leaving Nike, and they were done with it.
Right.
Well, something comes out where she sees a post on Instagram, and it's a picture of the Mambasita shoes she was designing for Gigi. Right. And it's a Kobe shoe, but it was, her branded shoe. And it pretty much, there was only a prototype. It never got made. And I guess until now. And then she sees this, and she has this really long, heartfelt, post about, working to honor her daughter and her husband. And she wanted the shoes because she never got a pair.
Right.
And this is the thing. I don't think people know how Nike operates. This is how they operate.
Mm-hmm.
They do this type of shit.
Yeah.
So, it just sucks that she has to see it and she's not the one that owns the shoe. It's some other random person. I don't know how they got the shoe.
Right.
They got it though, but they got it from somebody, or they were the one from Nike. They got it. So either way, give her the fucking shoes.
Yeah.
You don't really deserve to have those. Don't you dare think about selling them. They're not for your collection, because we know why they're in your collection in the first place. So get rid of them. Give them back to Nike.
I wouldn't even give it back to Nike because this shit gonna end up in the wrong hands. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like you just need to.
It's already gonna end up in. As you see.
Yeah, as you see. Yeah, I would just reach out to Vanessa and try to get it to her. Has Nike made a statement?
No. Haven't heard nothing from Nike.
That's so.
And right after her saying they're done with Nike.
Yeah.
I mean, all you gotta do is look at how Nike operates when Kobe releases.
Yeah.
She was like, no, we're not doing this. You're just making money off of this guy's death at this point. Because let's be honest, right when he passed away, what they do? A whole slew of Kobe's came out.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Whoa. We're not gonna do it like this. And that's what she said. No.
Yeah.
We'll figure out another way. There was at one point she was trying to start her own business.
Yeah. Which she
and I think that's what she's trying to do.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of have to play this one by ear, but I want to just go over this one just because, every time she sees shit like this, what do you think she's thinking of, man? Like, this is still pretty fresh for her family. Man, there was a point when somebody posted, I think the crash, it had, leaked, and she asked people to just don't post it.
Yeah.
She don't want to see that shit. Don't nobody else want to, if that was their fan. I mean, and we have to remember, I think 11 people died in this helicopter.
It wasn't Kobe and Gigi. It was
these people don't want to see that shit. They don't want to wake up and see that shit shared a million times.
Yeah.
Hey, my father was in there because I know the one guy, he was baseball coach. Daughter was going to play baseball at UCLA. I think he was a pitcher's coach for the Angels or something, a whole bunch of stuff, but they don't want to see that.
Yeah.
They don't.
And this is never not going to be fresh for the Bryant family.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's literally going to have to live with this until the day she dies.
Right.
And the kids.
Yeah. She still got, 2 other kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not easy for them.
Yeah.
They're younger. This is not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I mean, even older, someone that was my age when I lost my mom, that wasn't easy.
Yeah.
How easy you think this is going to be for a woman who lost her husband, a great man, on and off the court, who had finally retired, and it was that time of that life that he was
enjoy his family and his kids.
And venture off and do different things, and all that's just taken away from you, just like that. Not only that, but your oldest daughter, and her friends, and her friend, her friend, everybody's friends.
Yeah, it's
you got to live with that because you got to go in those other families' faces. Because you're the one that has to say something.
Right.
She's dealing with a lot of shit right now.
Yeah.
So that's my only thing.
It's heartbreaking to think of that. And the whole thing with Nike, there is always that opportunity to make money and take opportunity. But there's a fine line between marketing, business marketing, ethics, and morality.
Yeah.
And just like you said,
they're walking a thin line.
After Kobe passed, they had a slew of Kobe merchandise come. They saw the opportunity.
Yeah.
Which was, okay, I get it, but then let's kind of dial it back too, or make the shit limited edition.
I mean, it was limited edition. They're making money. But, just like Vanessa Bryant said, what she originally wanted to do for the proceed, all the money they made off of the
Yeah, we're supposed
Mambasita,
to- yeah, we're
it's
supposed to
supposed to
go-
go to their foundation. It's supposed to go to their charity.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't about making money.
Yeah.
Kobe's family, the Bryants are taken care of, brother.
Well taken care
They're
of.
fine.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah.
They are fine. This is about everything else. Just like you said, this is about the ethics. This is about the professionalism. This is about a legacy.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to taint this legacy with all this weird shit that happened after he passed away.
Yeah.
This is all weird to me.
Yeah.
You don't do this type of shit. So that's why I say, hey, y'all either need to make this shoe and this be the last shoe, or you need to give her those shoes and cut all this.
All the shit.
Because ain't nobody about to deal with this.
Yeah.
She ain't about to deal with it. She'll get a lawyer and it'll be their
It'll
ass.
be that ass. Yeah. And it's just sucks that some of these organizations, that's all I see is dollar signs.
Yeah.
All
And
they
it
see.
sucks that it's a company like Nike.
Nike.
You know, when they're supposed to be that kind of progressive
Exactly.
type of, one all for one for all type of thing.
Yeah.
Now it just seems like they're all for
the money.
themselves.
Yeah.
They all for the cash.
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
So I don't know, man.
We'll see what happens
yeah,
with
for sure.
with that. Hopefully they put out a statement to kind of counter this
Or apologize.
Yeah,
like
or
it was
something.
no intention on that getting out. And,
Yeah, because leaks happen all the time.
but that shit was made though. Like
yes, it was.
those were shoes. Like
Yeah, it was
Okay,
something
after-
tangible.
yeah, after that's done, send those to Vanessa Martin.
Yeah.
Box and everything.
Yeah, it this is just
For
so
sure.
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I mean, you see
Every
leaks
time
all
I
the
see a
time.
story with her, I feel so fucking bad, man. I feel so bad. Fucking Lakers lost. I'm not a Lakers fan, but it's like, them motherfuckers get embarrassed. They get
Yeah.
embarrassed.
Yeah.
I see this shit. I'm like, man, Kobe's okay, but Kobe would be pissed the
Oh, he'd
fuck
be
off
pissed
right now.
off.
Man. He be
Seeing this
cussing
shit.
everybody out.
Yeah,
I see all the memes, and this guy like Kobe and he's like, take my fucking jersey
take my jersey off. Yeah,
Take that shit off, man. So I get it, man.
Yeah.
I get it. So I don't know, man. We'll definitely see, man. We'll definitely see.
yeah.
Let's get into these last two topics, man. Last two topics. This next one, I think this fight is tomorrow,
Yeah,
brother.
it is tomorrow.
We got the Mayweather Logan Paul exhibition. Exhibition. Let's call it call it what it is.
Stupid. This is the dumbest
Um,
fucking bullshit.
It's on. Is this is Showtime, right? This is a pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's pay per view. You gotta pay for this.
Showtime. What do you think, man? What this
shit.
is?
I think this is a fucking rust. This is some bullshit.
You know, hey, it's gonna be interesting because there's
No
there's no judges.
judges, no headgear, no official winner read. What type of bullshit is this?
8 3-minute rounds. Knockouts are legal, so you can win this fight. You just gotta knock out.
You gotta knock the nigga out.
Yeah, and it's up to the ref discretion, but and there's no official winner read.
This is a fucking joke.
This is a cash grab.
This is a joke.
You thought the last topic with Nike was a cash grab. This is a cash grab.
I don't know if I the last time Mayweather fought
Who did he fight? Conor McGregor? Or
that
no,
his
no,
last
no,
fight?
no, no. He fought that
He
guy
fought-
in
he fought-
China or whatever.
yeah, but the fight I'm referring to is the Conor McGregor fight,
Mhm.
which I think was a rush too. It was just I think it was just for the fucking money,
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
which I think this is
Oh,
100%.
without a doubt, bro.
because Logan Paul is fighting. Well, he was fighting all these non.
Well, hold on. Because we got him and his brother. Jake Paul
Yeah,
is the motherfucker that's knocking motherfuckers
yeah.
out.
Mm.
He knocked out what's his name?
This is a couple weeks ago.
What was it?
Was it a couple weeks ago?
No. Who did he knock out, bro? Basketball player. When all that was going on. When
Oh,
Tyson
when all that
fought-
shit was going on, yeah. See, I always get them mixed up.
Yeah, Nate Robinson. He
Yeah,
knocked out
yeah.
Nate Robinson. So this is Logan Paul. Jay Paul is the other. He's actually getting ready to fight. Who's he? Hold on, let me look it up. Because he's getting ready. He's got another fight. Because he just fought that. You're right. He just fought that one guy, knocked his ass out.
See,
Who was an MMA fighter?
Right.
But Jake Paul, he's about to fight. Who is he about to fight? I can't remember. Oh, Tyron Woodley.
Okay.
He's fighting Tyron Woodley. They're going to box. So it's going to be interesting. Jake Paul's obviously the better fighter out of these two. I don't know how this worked out with Logan Paul. Because I think Logan Paul fought one fight. He fought a YouTuber, a black YouTuber. Like he was the first to start this kind of YouTuber fighting thing. And he lost that one.
Okay.
He's losing this one, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. I always get him and his brother mixed up.
Yeah.
They look damn near alike.
Yeah. His brother's knocking heads off, though. I'm not even going to hold you. He knocking heads off. So until someone shuts him up, he going to keep knocking heads straight off.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this fight.
With this fight, I just don't
It's a cash grab.
Especially for Mayweather. I mean, he
money.
already got all the money in the world.
It's
like he don't really need this
and
money.
That's the thing. I think they were with, like, Triller. They were doing all the previous fights, and then Floyd was like, yeah, let's do a fight. And he was like, but we're not going to do it on Triller. We're going to do it on Showtime. We're going to make real money.
Yeah.
So this is going to be real type of stuff. I mean, whew.
Yeah,
this is big money, man.
Just don't see.
How do you get lucky enough, like, all right, yeah, you're a YouTube star, you make money. But now, like, you're about to be set for life.
And that's what your ass beat.
Yeah, and that's what happens every time. Floyd Mayweather tells all his fighters, he's like, man, I'm going to change your life.
Yeah.
I'm going to change your whole world, man. Like, I'm going to put all your kids and your grandkids, all going to be straight, but I'm going to whoop your ass first.
Yeah. Which I'm perfectly fine with.
Hey, be my guest, bro. Be my guest, bro.
Because I'm going to take that
I'm going to lay down in the first round. As soon as I get here, I'm like, yep, you got me, bro. He be betting on his damn self, man. He put like $1 million on himself to win this shit. He do it every time, man. He ain't losing.
Yeah, he's not fucking losing this fight.
He's not losing, bro.
Mayweather has nothing to really gain from this fight but money. Logan Paul has everything to gain from this fight, win or lose.
Oh, yeah. Money and more followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
And subscribers on YouTube, which they already have millions of.
It's a win-win for Logan Paul.
They might have more than Floyd Mayweather.
Damn.
On Instagram. Let's see. We can do this real quick.
But yeah, Mayweather, there's really nothing to gain. You already have all the money in the fucking world. Whatever. Just to get more money that you're never going to spend.
Ooh, so Floyd Mayweather has 26 million followers. And then
how many they got? Like 36, 50?
Logan Paul has 19 million.
Okay, so he's close.
Yeah. See what Jake Paul has. 15. Okay. Interesting. So they're just building and building off of this, and they're going to do it.
So do you think Logan Paul gets knocked out? Or do you think it just goes for the whole?
I mean, I guess, because the KO is up to the referee discretion, it might be like that Conor fight. Conor was getting the shit beat out of him in that corner, and they just called it.
His ass beat.
And he was like, I wanted him to knock me out. So it's like, especially with this guy who's not a professional fighter, he ain't going to let him kill him like that.
Yeah.
Not on national television, no pay-per-view. Yeah. Nah. I think it's going to be like a clinic, obviously. He's going to pick this dude apart, so. Hey,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I actually don't know where this one is being held at, because did you see when they did the what did they do? They did the little fight preview, and they had I think Jake Paul was there, and that's when he took his hat and he was running with it and doing all that stuff. So. Yeah, man, we're gonna have to see. But let's get into this last topic for today. Round it out, man, and then we'll get out of here. We'll do what it do. And this is our Would You Rather, brother. So you might be new to this. We try to throw a little bit of something at the end of this.
I've seen you guys' Would You Rather.
Oh yeah, I thought this one would be interesting.
I like this one.
So would you rather get into it with the waiter every time you go out to eat, or be forced to eat off the kids' meal every time you go out to eat?
I mean off the kids' menu.
I already know you, bro.
I mean off the kids' menu,
I already know you, because you ain't trying to be in all that bullshit when it's going down.
Every time I go out to eat, No, I would eat off the kids menu. And kids menu ain't even that bad. I like to eat off the kids menu, to be honest.
I feel you.
Give me some chicken fingers, some fries.
It depends on how we getting into with this waiter. Because I know how my girl can get. I know how people can get.
Yeah.
And, and shit don't even be that serious.
Mm-hmm.
It be as simple as taking this back. Just make me another one. Whatever.
Yeah.
No. Sometimes people want to, all right, I want my money back. I still want my food. This waiter been a bitch.
Yeah.
And this and that.
Yeah,
and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
I
bro.
ain't on all that, man.
For
I'm
some
not with that all the time.
reason, females are so, like, about fucking food at the restaurant.
Getting their money back. All this other shit. And
Like,
I'm just like,
if for us, me and you, we're just like, bro, just fix it.
yeah.
I'll pay for it. Just fucking fix it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to yell at you.
Mm-hmm.
Just fix my fucking food so
Yeah.
I can eat.
Mm-hmm.
Or we ain't going to have no problems. Just fix the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Girls are like, what the fuck is this? Like, this shit is wrong. I want my money back. And I still want my fucking food. And I want a fucking to-go.
And it be loud in the motherfucking there. Everybody
And
turn around,
everybody
I'm
like,
God
shit.
damn, she over there going
Yeah.
in. Yeah, that I ain't trying to, because after that, I can't even eat.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to eat that, man. Just pack my shit up, man.
Just pack my shit
Get
up
me out of
because
here.
y'all niggas done pissed in it or
Get
whatever
me,
the fuck.
get me out of here,
Yeah.
man. Get me out of here, man. And they be like, go get the manager. And I'm like, man, this is going to be a long night, man. Long night. So you rather just eat off the kids' menu
I would
every
rather
time.
eat off the kids' menu, my dude. I'd rather eat off the
man.
kids' menu.
See, I don't know how long I could eat off the fucking kids' menu. The kids' menus now are a little bit better than what they used to be, but I'm thinking like chicken nuggets, chicken fingers, macaroni and cheese. I don't even know what else they can offer
I mean,
you.
you got like a little kids burger. I mean,
Yeah,
if
kids
you
burger,
go somewhere
whatever.
like,
But if I'm trying to eat some food, man, and then they tell me, all right, kids menu, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
if I'm able,
But having to deal with that bullshit, I would just stay at home.
I would stay my ass at home and cook. Like, I'm not trying to fucking argue with you every fucking time. I'm just trying to
think
go
about
out.
that. There's some people like this
Yeah.
too. Like they go out and they get it. There's something wrong. They make something wrong with their food.
Yeah.
Every time.
Just to get a free joint.
meal. Yeah. There's
And-
professionals at this shit.
Yeah, I might eat off kids, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's shit.
Hey, I feel you, bro.
Just thinking about this shit just gives me anxiety. It's just dealing with a fucking shitty waiter.
Yeah, especially like in a big group too.
Mm-hmm.
You have the big group parties and y'all go out and everything's just wrong.
Bro, I'm trying to remember.
Like there's points like that. What makes me want to just get up and I just leave.
Yeah.
Like everybody looking around like, damn, where'd he go? He dipped out. All this shit
Dog.
fucked up. Nigga, I ain't paying for this shit.
This
I'm
reminds me of
alone.
a time like we went to Fridays for my birthday back in high school,
Mhm.
and the girl I was dating, her sister was there, and they fucked up her food or something. And she just went
Yeah,
ballistic.
go crazy.
And I'm
It's
like,
someone to ruin it for
"Bruh,"
everybody.
Like, I'm just trying to
Yeah.
enjoy my birthday dinner. Like, you fucking going crazy in here. These niggas looking around. Everybody in the Fridays looking. And that was the Fridays that used to jump, too. The one in Tri-County.
Tri-County over
Yeah,
there by
dog.
Steak and Shake and all
Bro,
that.
she was in there going ballistic. I'm just like, bro, fuck. And everybody looking at me.
That,
like,
that Fridays be jumping too.
Yeah. Hey, man, who the fuck is this? Who you bringing crazy? Oh, look, man.
I don't know her. That's them over
Yeah.
there.
But yeah, man, I would eat off the kids' menu for sure. 100.
I feel you.
But before we wrap up, like I got this random topic I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Wait. Before you do that, you see my boys? You see my blues?
dude, Chelsea,
Hey,
man,
you see?
man, I seen
see
that
them
shit. I
boys?
was sick.
You see
like,
them boys?
man.
Ooh wee!
I was like, damn, them niggas pulled that shit through.
Ooh wee! You see my
Hey,
boys?
I would rather them win than Man City win.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are like that.
Yeah.
So
I would.
I just had to throw that out there. You see my boys putting in that
Hey,
work.
I'll give that to them. But just know, Liverpool back on the map next year.
Man, y'all were so solid, man.
We were solid, but then we got plagued by injuries.
Yeah.
Virgil van Dijk had a season-ending knee injury. Gomez had a knee injury as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we were just filling in the center backs with midfielders.
Yeah.
And then they got injured. And then we were signing We signed some. I want to say he's German or something. Some dude from a lower league from Germany brought him in.
Yeah.
It took him a little while to kind of get warmed up to Liverpool's playing style.
Yeah.
But by that time, it's too late.
Yeah.
And then we were bringing younger players in to play from, not the academy team, but the team under the the first team. But they got good experience, which is good. So we know we have depth for next year who we can rely on. I think next year when Berto comes back and Gomez comes back, I think they are going to be a force to be reckoned with.
You think they're going to start looking for you think they'll start looking for more players over here now? I think it's almost a for sure now.
No, not for sure. I mean, shit, you got to if you look at Christian and you look at the one kid who plays for Juventus, does he play for Juventus? You know what I'm talking about? McKinney?
Mm-hmm.
If we start breeding like those caliber players here in the U.S.
Or even Pulisic.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, Christian Pulisic. I think so.
But that's what I mean. Like, you get a guy like that that's, like, prominently playing, producing.
Yeah.
And you're a organization that's, like, looking for more talent or struggling with talent. Do they not take the jump now? Because it feels like they haven't. And it literally feels like they still haven't.
Yeah. My thing here obviously soccer is so different in the States.
Right.
Just the academies there overseas are just on such another level than they are here. So
ours are getting bigger, better. I know now they have the rule if you do have a MLS team, you have to have an academy. Which should have been the rule from the get-go.
From the get-go.
But, yeah, now that works.
Yeah. And they're breeding talent, and they're making they're making these relationships and partnerships with teams overseas where they can loan those players out to those second tier clubs overseas, and they get that experience in the play style.
See, I think it should be like equal swaps. Like United States should be sending out top players go play overseas. And then, places like, and they're already doing this, but places in Europe, you're developing younger, the kids that really don't want to go to school, wanted to do homeschool and all that, 15, 14-year-olds, send them over here.
Yeah.
And let them play.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those kids, 15, can play with the 18, 19-year-olds.
Oh, yeah.
And the 18, 19-year-olds can just play with the professionals.
Right.
Like, that's how it is. So, I'd like to see something like that.
Yeah, no, I think that would eventually happen. Eventually, once
it has to, bro. Every other sport does this shit, but soccer.
Yeah,
I don't understand it. Basketball, baseball.
Yeah, just
everything.
The game is played so different in MLS. Yeah. It's just so much. The defense is trash.
Yeah,
and
it's too technical.
In the MLS, it's just
it's way too choppy.
Trash.
It's choppy.
Yeah.
It's sloppy, choppy. It's not even sloppy. It's just like it's either you hit or miss in the MLS. And that's it.
Just seeing like some of these defenses, like they are putting these through balls.
Dude, it's embarrassing. It's hard to watch.
Center backs and the backs. I'm like,
one thing I don't understand why they don't do is when you have a top. I'm just bringing up FC for a minute. When you got a guy like Brenner. He's elite athlete, elite striker, everything. Why don't you do things like what Chelsea used to do, like with Drogba? Bruh, there is one up, and they are parking a bus on everything else. And we're sending them over top on drive. We'll just keep trying. And eventually, it's going to get through.
It's going to drop.
Because motherfuckers going to get so tired of chasing this thing the whole game, bro.
Yeah.
It's going to get through. But MLS just don't work like that. Like, it's almost like too many people touch the ball in the MLS.
I think if you look at FC's point, I just think them niggas are out of shape. I don't think them niggas are in shape to do that shit. But yes.
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah. From that standpoint of being in shape, yeah, for sure.
But yes, I agree that park the bus, have the forward be aware of where the ball is going to be cleared at, and have them send that shit up to you. Hold that shit.
Because that's the only way they're really going to be successful.
Yeah.
Because the ball should only be on the feet of the most skilled players at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So get the most skilled passer to pass to the most skilled striker and call it a day.
Yep.
Because everything else ain't working.
Nope.
Nothing is working. It's not working.
Yeah.
I hold my breath every time they score. I'm like, all right, let's see.
Yep.
Next thing you know, they give up
They
2. I'm
give
like,
up
well,
2.
goddamn, that's it. 6. I'm like, God damn, man.
Bro.
I'm like, I mean, before it even gets to 6, it's off.
Yeah.
You could barely watch these games as it is anyway.
Yep.
But
and they miss chances too.
Mm-hmm.
They miss easy given chances, and it's like, bro, I could have tapped that shit.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But I digress.
Yeah.
But the topic I wanted to bring up was, did you see that video of all them niggas in the back of privilege?
Yeah.
Making chicken?
Yeah. Didn't I send you that video?
I think you might. You did send that to me. Yes. I want to talk about that, bro. I don't know if did y'all cover it on a previous show?
Nah, we haven't even covered it. I don't know. Grizz and them might cover it. I don't know. But yeah, that shit was wild.
Dog, it is wild. First of all them niggas in the back, no mask, no gloves. They in there blowing loud.
Dude was at the counter. He wasn't even working.
He wasn't even working.
He was just sitting there just
Smoking.
blowing. And the other dude that's at the register flipping shit, he's sweating like a motherfucker. And he like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'll go home. Like this ain't what I gotta do. And I'm like, man, these niggas hot. And you see people coming in from the back, coming in, sneaking in, cooking their own food,
shit and bouncing.
getting their food. Yeah, man. Have you had what is that?
Privilege?
Yeah, who is that? What chef is that? Because isn't it what's the name to do the what do you call those? The salmon fries, Chef Nim?
I don't.
Ain't that who it is?
I'm about to look. Hold on.
Because they was getting into it for a while about that, who created the salmon fry, actually. But if I'm not mistaken, I think that's who that I think that's whose like kitchen that is. Like they be working that.
Can you play the video?
I can't.
I don't know who's dude.
I think it's if I'm not mistaken, man, I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see. Yeah.
Okay, it's that dude.
Yeah.
Either way, he didn't give a fuck about old girl posting it.
Yeah, because you remember what he said?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care. You do whatever you want. She showed him the video. He's like, I don't care.
So what you gonna do? Post it? Like,
it's going to get more people to come here and eat. And, hey.
I've never had their wings before. And after seeing that shit, I never will.
It don't even matter, bro. You wouldn't even be able to get them.
Yeah.
You'd order them, and they'd never come out.
Like, what the fuck do people be thinking?
They don't care, bro. And it's all during the pandemic. They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's it. The dude blowing there right by the window, that did it all for me.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, bro. Like, it's a club, whatever. You want to do what you want to do. But, bro, like, you got the red shirt on, you working.
You working.
You sitting there, you look high to your damn mind. Like,
yeah, bro.
I don't, like you could, like, bro, smoking on, like, a hot day, like, outside, like, you're sweating, it's not enjoyable. So how he was doing that back in that kitchen,
that fucking kitchen,
I have no idea,
nigga.
No way. He looked high out his fucking mind, bro.
He looked low.
He looked more like he was smoking more than weed.
Probably
like, had to be, because I'm telling you, he was gone. I almost forgot about that video, like, right after I sent that.
Yeah,
to
bro,
you.
this shit was wild.
Yeah, that shit blew my mind, man. That shit blew my whole fucking mind. Yeah. Whole mind, man. But yeah, man, I think that's all we got for today, man. We appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Anything you want to tell the people out there before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. Follow D-Howe Designs. Follow D-Howe Bearcat. Again, hit us up for any of your your graphic design, digital solution needs, you need a website, you need web migration, you need photography, hit us up.
Yep, for sure.
Go to www.dhowdesigns.com to kind of look at our services. And later in the year, we're going to be doing apparel, so be looking out for that.
Okay.
And that's all I got, man. Thanks for having me on the show. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. Anytime. And I think we're going to reschedule. I think there was supposed to be a Pound for Pound episode today, but there's not. So that'll be next week. We'll have Grizbiz, My 2 Cents on Wednesday. We got a big announcement for them. They're going to do they're doing like a debater series.
Yeah, I saw they were doing a new segment.
So we're going to be doing that. They're going to be doing prizes, different types of things like that. So everybody kind of has to just stay tuned.
Yeah, make sure y'all tune in.
Yeah, man, it was a good episode. Good seeing you, brother, man.
Yeah, man, always.
And that being said, this is the Unanimous Table Talk Podcast, episode 56. It's your boy, Ann Walk.
It's your boy, D. Howe.
And we out of here, man.
All right, y'all. Peace.
See the goal from his lips. He was raised that way. Papa sister shit bumping. I was born to race. Wrist whipping, nothing different. Just a suit and a flip. Sin City, he was.